Oh my God, that was so frustrating. Not the start I wanted. Not the start I wanted. All right, let's share this with the people. We're happening. Hello, Alan Stein. We're happening. Hello, Alan Stein. First in, I think. But that's the other thing. I don't know how to, I guess I can do it that way. Hello, Christy. Oh, you can't understand the stress that was. I had it all teed up, it was all ready to go, and then it wouldn't rotate. I could not get it to rotate the orientation. Oh my God, that was so annoying. Hi there. It's a new day. We're getting it. I'm getting a little better. We'll figure it out each day. We'll get a little bit better, I hope. Yeah, let me know if you guys can actually like make, let's see, add as a modify, user in timeout. I don't want to do any of those things. Interesting, yeah, I see what you're saying, Alan. You can't actually make any comments to the people, like respond to the people, which I said that I should, but the audio is wonky. Oh, come on. Cutting out a lot. Oh dear. That's back on. You know what? Let me see if I can turn this on this version. Let's see, live. How do I see myself live? Do I? Can I? Nope, that's not it. That's not it. I guess I'm gonna have to go to what I sent to you guys. That's very funny. Yeah, still working out the kinks, as you can tell. You said it's not quite working. Let's see if I do that. There it is. Yeah, okay. Still working out the kinks, as you can tell. Okay, that's not horrible. Wait, can I mute that here? I believe I can. No, maybe not. I don't know. Okay. Shh. Okay, that's not horrible. Not that. Can I mute that here? Can't mute that here. I'd have to turn the music all the way off, or the sound all the way off. Not a fan of that, but okay. Okay, that's not horrible. Why is that happening? All right, anyway, we'll have to just keep the music off for that. Whew, oh boy. But see, now I can actually see you guys here. Do I have a circled heart on my lower right? I do now. There we go. Oh, there you go. In the chat. All right, so here's the thing. Clearly, yeah, so this is the YouTube on the pad where I can actually read your comments, which is good because they pop up for just a split second on the screen and then they go away. Hello, Shribes. Hello, Janet. Hello, Hanley's J. Welcome to the show. This is our first live on YouTube for OPS. Audio is still cutting out in and out. I don't know what to do about that, sir. What could that be? I don't think I have any cutting in and out. See, that's weird because I don't think I'm cutting in and out here. Weird. Anyway, looks like we cannot emoji each other's comments. Oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry. Are you sure about that? No, you're right. You can't. Anyway, looks like we cannot emoji each other's. Oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry. All right. Well, we'll work on the audio thing another day. Let's get to the show here so we can actually call the fact that we've had an actual show. And get to it. Oh, it's Steve Hanley, the psychogenealogist is back. Hello, sir. Good to see you, my friend. All right, we don't need to hear me talking in the background. That would be really annoying. So, yeah, there we are. Welcome to YouTube, I guess. You do not have a circled heart on your lower right. Let's see what happens there. See, that's also weird because I can't see that in the live, but I see it when I'm making the little emojis happen there. All right, we'll figure it out. We'll just do what we can do and we'll figure it out, and I'll hopefully get better each day, and I'll try and get the right settings, and we'll make it happen. It's like when we started out way back when, in 5+ years ago. So I guess I'm also gonna have to figure out a way to do the music separately or differently. How would I do that? Let's think about that for a second. I'll have to open those here. Then, oops. Let's just test. This is simply a test. Stand by, please. Nope, that's not going to work that way. Let's go here. All right. You know what? Let's do this then. Right. First of all, let's tell everyone what's going on. We've made the leap. It's a bumpy start, obviously, and I apologize for that. But we've made the leap to YouTube from Facebook for 5+ years, and this is it. This is episode 1, not episode 1, but this is actually episode 2052 for any of those who are not familiar with the Old-Timey Slideshow. It's only going to get better from here, we hope. This is, as I said, episode 2052 total, which makes that 2039 episodes in a row, now spanning 2 platforms. There's Crow in the house. Good to see you, my friend. And yeah, so we're making the leap, and we're kissing the metaverse goodbye for now, possibly forever, hopefully, but trying to get this thing going here. So, without much further ado, let's get to it. Jake is otherwise occupied right now, unfortunately. Nige is, of course, tap dancing around. Not good, but we'll do what we can to make this work. So, hi there, and welcome to the new and improving Old-Timey Slideshow, brought to you by OPS. Other People's Slides. I am still and always your host, Judd, right here on our first night of YouTube adventures in the secret bunker in LA solo, because Jake's working with Nige over here. And with that, my friends, let's see what we can make happen here, and let's start the show.
Just when you were thinking there's much more we should be drinking, comes the master of disaster with a bunch of slides. Who's? Other people's slides. Wait, really? Yeah, other people's slides.
Oh my, indeed. Here we go. Wait, let's see. How do you turn the beat around? There it is. New buttons. Let's hope this works. Turn the beat around for OPS Live on YouTube. I will only use this the one time. Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of funny. Yeah, so that's our not our new official logo, but that is a logo that we're just going to use for tonight. I'm now going to turn the music down. I'm going to open this back up, and I'm going to go live there. There we go. All right. Christmas wreaths if you want them. All right, here we go. It's happening, folks. You can't stop the train now. It's moving out. OBS Live on YouTube. And here we go. This is a Milt Schmidt Monday, of course. November 3rd, episode 2052. The year is 2025. Episode is 2052 or 2039 in a row. With Milt Schmidt, his lovely wife Lois, and the kid is Barbara, I believe. And here we go, starting out in 1973. Oh wait, here you go. Milt Schmidt on OPS 35mm. Here is 1973. It is a giraffe, because who doesn't love giraffes? You're going to drop and rejoin. Audio is terrible for me. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do about that. I just don't know. I'm sorry. Yes, here we go. It's Lion Country Safari. That is a giraffe. Here is, speaking of lions, this is a lovely lioness. Whoa, that was a big moth just flew by. Might have our first YouTube on camera kill for the moth, but we'll see. Yes, a very big kitty for Janet. Lion Country Safari right there. And then here is this is I couldn't quite figure out what these were. Is this yak? I don't think it's a yak. I don't think it's a gazelle. It's too beefy for that. I mean, maybe it's a yak. I don't know. It's got some horns going though. Kind of nice. And let's see. We've also got this one might actually be a yak or maybe a gnu. There you go, that guy. His face looks all kind of smushed in. I feel like that's going to be also a very big boy right there. Yes, that's what I was thinking, Crow. This could be the gnu. No gnu's is good gnu's with Gary Gnu's. You restarted the app and it's working. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. I got to tell you, I kind of dig this this live chat. Looking at it on the pad here because I can kind of see everything now and catch up. So far, I'm digging it. All right, let's keep going. Here is an ostrich ready for her close-up. Mr. DeMille, there she is. Look at that lovely lady with her very orange lips. Ngali antelope. Okay, there you go. By the way, how is our lag? I'm just curious. You know, like when I switch to the next, I'm going to switch to the next picture, and when you see the next picture, you quickly type in what you see so I can judge how far the lag is. Ready? On 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16-second lag. All right, that's not horrible. I think we were back at 30 last the other time. Hunter VXX, is that less Hunter VFX? Excellent. Welcome back, my friend. Good to see you. And there we go. All right, so good. We're only like a 15-second-ish lag, 16-second lag. Rear view rhino for Lolo right there. And then here for our old pal Mike Bauer, who hasn't joined us yet, but maybe someday will, is a lovely sunset for Mike and Felicia. Nope, I lied. It's first a, All right, I guess I missed one. There we go. It's the lion of Lion Country Safari. Maybe by episode, never mind. We know that's never going to happen. So this is the big lion. That's what it is. Big kitty for Janet. Big lion. Since Lolo's wearing, right, exactly. All right, so now we go to, that's the big lion, and now we're going to, this should be the sunset I mentioned. Oops, I'm sorry, let me enhance, there you go. I missed the big kitty for Janet, sorry about that. But a lovely sunset. Let's also see how our, oh, interesting, I cannot adjust color or anything on this. A tap on the screen no longer does the color adjust or any kind of adjustments on that. Oh, lighting is on, lighting is off. I don't know what that means. Nope, we don't want that. Ah, that's not right. Okay, that just turns the camera off. Sorry, I'm playing with some new buttons here and trying to get this to focus itself. Oh, will you stop with that nonsense already? Lighting off, okay, that would be the camera off. Let's try this. Retouch is on. No, I don't think we need that. Huh. Not a fan of the fact that I can't adjust the camera at all. So what you see is what you get, unfortunately. At least on the other one, we were able to, I was able to tap the camera and it would adjust accordingly. At least I can still zoom in and out. That's good. All right. Anyway, there's your random sunset. Now, that's 19 This is 1975. I think actually the all the Lion Country Safari stuff was 1973. And here is a random 1973 shot a couple days late, but still relevant. It's pumpkin time, or it was. Yeah, nice, Crow, thanks. Good lag for you. Very funny. So yeah, that's your pumpkins there. And a couple days late, but still worth it. Here we go. Now we're going to 1976, and we're going to Mexico for a little field trip with the school kids. There they are. Oh, come on. How cute are these? By the way, that actually looks really good. I gotta say, I'm digging the camera now all of a sudden. That looks very sharp. I like it. I love the little girl with her serape over here. Her serape. Yeah, so these kids are at, they are at the H Ayuntamiento. And let's see if any of you can figure out what that means. I already know, I'll tell you. It means the Honorable Council. So the kids are heading into the Honorable Council somewhere in Mexico. Oh, I wonder who that little dude is on the plaque there. Anyway, that is the Honorable Council in Mexico. This is super cool. This is 1976 still. This is El Arbol de Toul. Arbol del Toul is the tree located in the church grounds in the town center of Santa Maria del Toul in the Mexican state of Oaxaca, approximately 9 kilometers east of the city of Oaxaca on the road to Mitila, I think, yeah. So you look at that big tree there, and here's your close-up of said tree. There you go, that's pretty cool. Hang on, let's zoom out for that one, nice. That is, it says it's a Montezuma cypress, or ahuete, and it is the stoutest tree trunk in the world, they say. I don't know who makes that judgment, but there you go. The stoutest tree trunk in the world. Yes. All right, now, that's the mountain. This is still 76, and we saw him once before, the dancing man in the fountain. The dancing man who is the fountain, I guess. I want to say he's maybe like a Mayan dude. Let's go with that. But that's a cool shot and very impressive sculpture-y. All right, that's your 76. Now we're going back a year to 75, and it is 1975 Hong Kong Harbor as viewed from, I believe, from Victoria Peak, if I am not mistaken. And we still see a bunch of the things we've seen all these many years, but this is, oops, there you go, enhance. It looks like a cloudy day in Hong Kong. You can barely see the Kowloon side of the bay over there. And then here's another shot, just panning to the right a bit. And yeah, because we always, anytime we're up here, we always see these buildings here. We know that's that, I think, oh, is it that one or is it that one? That's the government building that kind of comes down to a point. But yeah, that's the old Hong Kong right there. And let's see, then that's the second Victoria Peak shot. Here is some gals in green, some Hong Kongers in green. A little rear view for Lolo there, and some gams as well. And aren't they looking lovely in their green shirts, or green dresses and yellow shoes. Not sure what group they're with, but there you go. Now we are coming back, looking very flight attendant. Yes, possibly. Coming back on our way back to the States from Hong Kong, it looks like, still 1975. This is a stop in Hawaii, and a little skin for Scott there at the backside of the pool and in the pool, I guess. There you go. Yeah, I gotta say, the picture here is pretty damn clear. How are you guys thinking? Like, what do you guys think? Does that work as well for you guys as it shows up here? That seems really clear. I'm very happy with that right now. Yeah, lots of skin for Scott on this one. And then here is still hotel pool at the, I don't know which hotel this is, but it's pretty cool. And look at all the folks on the, well, there's only one set of folks on the balcony up there. Right there, maybe. Oh, maybe that's a person too. It's kind of tough to tell. But, see, we cannot edit our comments. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Yeah, don't make me get canceled on our first night, guys. That would be bad. You can't edit your comments. That's very funny. Okay. All right, so now, let's see. Yes, so that's the hotel. Here is the luau time with, I believe this is our King Kamehameha actor. That fine gentleman. Love it. This is our traditional Kodak luau that we always see with the big orange and yellow signs usually. So that's the King Kamehameha man. And now, here's some dancing hula gals. There you go. Coming out to perform. Little bit of skin for Scott, but interesting that they've foregone the grass skirts for like these traditional dresses, which is kind of cool also, but there you go. That is your dancing hula gals. Here's some more of the hula. I mean the luau, I mean. Yes, indeed. Again, lots of good dancers and singers and such. This is that little band here. They've got some ukes and some guitars and other things. And there they are, keep going out. Those gals doing their thing. I believe we have one or two more of these. Yep, there you go with the crowd. Yeah, it's pretty packed in for the crowd, mostly. And some good lays on those ladies. Nice. And here is, I think, the last of the luau pics. There it is, of course, the Hawaii sign, as you do in Hawaii. Here should be, hopefully, a beach view, a lovely beach view. There you go, look at that. That's a fine day at the beach right there. Interesting, I'm curious to see what the cutoff is on this one, because it looks like, no, that's dead on. Okay, perfect. I guess I could come in just a touch. Oop, no, see, then you see the edge. Yeah, there, I think we're good. All right, yeah. Now, here's a question. What's the difference between, like, somebody gave it a thumbs up. Oh, that's in the, I see. Okay, never mind. Yeah, give it as many thumbs up as you can in the, on the front page or whatever. I think that gets me something. I don't know how this whole YouTube thing works. I just want to keep going. Hopefully then we can figure it out better for tomorrow. Next up is that's the beach view. Oh, here's Lois, I believe, in 1975. There she is, our old pal Lois, married to our old pal Mr. Schmidt. All right, hey buddy. Yeah, so that's Lois at the hotel, I think, I assume. And that's the end of our 75 run. Here are two. This is actually very cool, and I may have actually just heard a story about what would be excellent if it were this specific ferry or not. But we're going back to 1967, and we're going to go see NYC, the Staten Island Ferry, Aviation and Marine. Look at this beauty. Oops. How cool is that? And now the story I heard, and I don't know if it's that specific island, Staten Island Ferry. The story I heard is that Colin Jost and Pete Davidson, sort of on a whim, I apologize, on a whim, purchased a Staten Island Ferry, like an old one that was decommissioned, and they were trying to get it up and running and turn it into a bar and turn it into this and that and the other thing. And their $200,000 investment is now just a money pit that they can't get out of, I don't think. Yeah, that's a very cool shot, Staten Island Ferry, with, of course, Lady Liberty in the way far distance, and a what looks like a, I don't know if that's not a tugboat, but a cargo some kind of cargo vessel there. And here is said cargo vessel close up. There you go. You can see all the containers. Interesting. That actually, I think those are rail cars on there as well. That's pretty wild. Nige, buddy, what are you doing? Making me nervous over there, pal. Anyway, that's cool. Cargo ship there. This might be Lois, but whoever it is, she's great. I love this lady. We're now in 1970, and likes will bring your riches. Well, then like it up, my friends, please. Yes, please see lifeguard for lounges. I love it. She's in her full 70s lemon or banana yellow suit, zoot suit. Nige, what are you doing, buddy? You gotta go sit down and relax. You're killing me. Making me nervous, old man. You saw an interview about it? Oh, nice. All right. So that is. This is possibly Lois, possibly not. This is. It looks like I think we're now at the LA Fair, or LA Fairgrounds. Here we go. It's some cotton candy time. Who doesn't love a good cotton candy? And again, look at the plaid suit that the mom is wearing. I think that's the mom. Yeah, that's got to be the mom. And little dude's he's double-fisted cotton candying. That's impressive. That kid is going to be jonesing all night long. Now, let's see. That's the cotton candy kid. Here is the balloon boy. Hello, balloon boy. Look at you. There you go. The barefoot balloon boy. Yeah, again, I think this is probably the fairgrounds, but I might be wrong. Next is some cute kids on a ride. Very cute. Not sure what the ride is. Maybe like a train. Little small train, mini train. And then here is Houston. We don't have a problem. Oh, sorry. Let me enhance. There you go. Yeah, Houston, we don't have a problem. It's Apollo 12 rocketing around the track with those kids in it. Having a grand old time right there. And now we are going to, this is still 1970. This is Team Pepsi. And why wouldn't you wash down your cotton candy with a Team Pepsi and a hamburger? By the way, I had very similar pants to those pants. And I have pictures to prove that. I think I may have even had almost a full suit that was very similar to that look. In the 70s also, probably 6 years later than that maybe. But yeah, nicely done. So if we're doing math here, let's assume that kid is, what do you want to call him? 7, 8 years old? in 1970. So he's in his early 60s, mid 60s, something like that. Mid late 60s possibly. Anyway, let's see, that's the kids with their cotton candy, Team Pepsi. Here's some kids on ponies. For a second, I couldn't quite understand what this was, but this is like the, what was his name? Brian Bosworth of ponies right there. If you remember the Boz hairdo, it was sort of a spiky mullet. So the front was all spiked up and crazy looking like that. And the back went down into a horrible rat-taily kind of mullet thing. Not a good look, just saying. So that's the kids on the ponies. Here is our Banana Lois getting into the car. So great, love that. And what is that car? It is a Cadillac DeVille, maybe? Not sure, but it's big. Maybe that's her mom, actually. If this is 60, what did I say, 70? Yeah, this is 70, so that could be Lois's mom, possibly. Anyway, now these last three are, I think you're going to remember some of this. We've seen, I think, way back when. I believe we saw some of these auto show models, and here they are again. Here's redhead model, what you call it, model. Look at by the way, look at this car. I don't know what it is, but look at the color interior on this. Yellow, white, red, oof, and it's got it's got manual windows down. Yikes, that's gonna be a tough sell, I gotta tell you. But yeah, that's that gal. Here's model number 2. Very tall, lanky lady there. There we go. Yeah, see again, I can't quite get it to do its thing. Nope, retouch doesn't do it. Yeah, that's weird. You'd think they'd give you some control over how much light or dark you want your camera to be. But she's not quite as neon glowing and white on this one. She's yeah, we'll have to figure that out later. So then last one here, this lovely lady is Miss Something Girl. Keller Girl, wait, what does that say? And look, she's got the Have a Nice Day pin on, which is great. What would that be? This E-L-E-R girl. Seller Girl? Anyway, she's clearly the winner of whatever that is. All right, now, here we go. We're going to our Chew Guys Tuesday slide, which should be this lovely lady. She's back to one-eyed only. Putting on the makeup. She's got the blue eyeshadow. She's got the neon red lips. She's getting the hair did, and she is ready for a night out on the town. And we're going to regale her with the movie of Mr. Roy Harper. We only have 2 left, so this is the penultimate Roy Harper film that I know of, specifically right this second. And this one is right. This movie is from Roy Harper. It is the Backyard film, and that leaves us with one Christmas film left from Roy Harper. And Bon Jovi, Have a Nice Day. Nice. Yeah, so here we go. It's movie time. There we go. And we will be going to see Roy Harper and the kids in the backyard. And with that, my friends, oh, how are we going to do this? That's interesting. Stand by, please. With that, my friends, let's go to the movies. Hold on. Oh, how are we going to do this? That's interesting. Stand by, please. With that, my friends, let's
go to the movies.
Wait, how do I do that?
So, how are we gonna do this? That's interesting. Stand by, please.
Huh.
With that, my friends.
I can't do that. Wait.
Let's go to the.
Let's stop that for a second. Let's start that for a second. Huh. Hey, there we go. Woo! This is going to take some getting used to. I'm sorry. Yeah, here we go. There they are. Okay, that should do us. All right. Hey, there we go. Again, I gotta say, I'm kind of digging the clarity on the YouTube here. What do we think, gang? I think it's pretty solid. Maybe Mitch Cotton Candy tube shots. Hey now, a little skin for Scott there. That's I don't know who that is, but that's maybe Mrs. Harper. Oh, are they feeding that kid beer already? Oh boy. Yeah, he's hooked. He's like, yeah, give me some of the sauce, Granny. Backyard fun, in the sun, in the shade. I mean, I'm kind of impressed that it really kind of readjusts itself for whatever the lighting capabilities may be. Yeah. Oh, that's cute. I feel like they went into a slow-mo mode there for a second. I think that was us. I mean, them, not us. I'm not sure where that is, but oops. Oh, here he is. The man in the house, the man of the hour working on his house. I mean, his car. Oh, that's cute. Liberal insist. I like the little side pigtail that comes rocking. The woman's got the high and tight, always right. Oh, speaking of high and tight, look at these fine fellas. That looks like the valley somewhere, right? Nice, just waiting. Oh, kitty for Janet. Kitty on a string for Janet. Or a leash, I guess, technically. Oh, I think that's going to do it. And there it is. Okay. Well, there you have it, my friends. Let's zip back over here for a second. Okay. And there it is. That is our first official YouTube OPS. A little bit of a rough start, but overall, I'm going to say I'm going to call it a success. I appreciate all of the folks that showed up tonight. This is a pretty banner episode in terms of our what's the word I'm looking for? Attendance. Yes, there we go. That was the word. So yeah, thanks. Keep coming over. Let's turn this thing into an international sensation, worldwide international sensation. All right, that is going to do it for us tonight, though, which is Monday, November 3rd, and this has been yet another Kodak Carousel Projector production, directed by Judd and co-starring you fine folks. Can't thank you enough for making the first night on YouTube a rousing success in my book. Hopefully we can keep it going, and we will see you guys tomorrow night. Same slide channel, YouTube. Same slide time, or vice versa. And until then, stay safe and stay healthy. And I don't know how to end this, but also I don't know how to get... Wait, let me get the music going. Stand by. I have to come up with a new way to do the music, unfortunately. So give me a second here. That, and yes, so with that, stay safe and stay healthy, and good night.